We get you the man at the center of the disinvestment process, the DIPAM Secretary, Tuhin Kanta Pandey.
How does it feel? Is it a sigh of relief after all the optimism that you held high?
Yes, I think it's a big relief.
It's a big relief after all the comprehensive process. So to start off with, there's been a lot of curiosity that we have seen with what the airline will offer now. In fact, a lot of reports have been coming out that it's going to probably have a new look or a new design. Has Tata conveyed something that what awaits consumers?
Well, surely I think they really want to turn into a world-class airlines, and a lot needs to be done. Air India has not been in its pink of health for a long time, and I think in a situation where you're always grappling with financial crunch, and when you have also the fact that you are being disinvested, it's also a question of morale. And I think the employees and all the stakeholders will have clarity now going forward. So there could be broader issues of restructuring, broader issues of refurbishing, of customer service, of capital infusion, and certain long-term plans which they can roll out.
Right. So you just mentioned about the employees part. How are the concerns of the employees going to be further taken into consideration? Has there been something conveyed on this note?
I think the concern of the employees has been the foremost in the mind of this. Of course, we have to be doing something in public interest because the taxpayers and others are equally important. But employees certainly, because I think they are the ones who will be worse affected if any organization is closed down or really liquidated. I think those are the concerns which will really would have meant a tremendous amount of difficulties, not only to the flyers and network, but also the employees. So a sustainable operation going forward, employees will, I think, maximum gain from, the fact that the organizations will be carried on. And secondly, we have also built in the adequate protection clauses in the employees, for the employees. And many of those demands which were earlier on there for a long time, like, for example, Justice Dharmadhikari, arrears, the issues such as what will happen to the medical benefit of the retired employees and their spouses.
Right.
What is going to happen to our EPFO? I mean, we have Provident Fund, and going forward, how will it, happen? Things like gratuity, Provident Fund, all of these concerns have actually met and satisfactorily. And it is, I believe, for the employees, the Air India continues as their employer, and nothing changes in that sense. But certainly, I think other aspects of how the employees will be, motivated, and others is for the new
the
owners to look at.
Of course. So on the restructuring side of it, how are we looking at the board? Are the current Air India board of directors going to be retained on the new board? Yesterday was, of course, the first board meeting that was held by the new board also.
I think currently they are retaining 4 of the directors, which belong to AI. The government directors have all vacated. So it's basically their choice. And for the moment, I think 4 directors, existing directors, have been continued.
Right. Sir, one key concern, and I think one key significance of Air India has been on the bilateral ties, of course. That's been the key prominence with the kind of preferential treatment that they had got in terms of the slots or the direct flights. Has the government thought how will they take this forward? Will it retain the national carrier tag? Because it's, of course, the Maharaja has been home to a lot of consumers.
So the Air India as an organization continues. So there is Air India, what is the slots which are going to be there. These are all a part of the, the information memorandum. It's a part of the bidding process, what will be available going forward. So obviously it's you are not, creating a vacuum. Those are there, those are there. So going forward, I think they have to be utilized, and, it's also, many countries are following open sky policies and so on. So, I mean, it will be subject to the concerned rules and regulations of India and other countries. So, it's like an organization as an ongoing concern which has been divested.
Got it.